Hey guys, I'm Phoenix Gray, author of the Realm Between series, and today I'm going to be playing West of Loathing. If you've played Kingdom of Loathing before, you've already got a pretty good idea of what this game is going to be like. If you haven't played Kingdom of Loathing, it's a really cutesy RPG, very simple graphics, and a very simple gameplay. It's mainly about the dialogue, honestly. That there's not you're not going to find any like super deep, engaging story, but it is a cute play, and it is a game that I recommend. So I'm gonna go ahead and start here with a new game. So you can change your character over here. Otherwise, this stuff doesn't do too much, so don't spend a whole lot of time on it. It's not really going to give you anything. So we'll go ahead and start. Play as Charles Dalton. We're ready to get going. Are you? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get it started. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. So as you can probably guess, here is where you choose your character class. Beanslinger is magician, or a mage, a magic caster. Cowpuncher is obviously kind of strength based. And then I've actually never played Cowpuncher or Snake Oiler, but I'm going to play Snake Oiler because I honestly have no idea what this character does. If I click on it, it says Snake Oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard Snake Oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. So yes, I do want to be a Snake Oiler. So you wake up. Here it kind of tells you that you can use WASD. You can also use your mouse to move, or you can use the directional keys. So you've got lots of options. If you hate one, use another one. This game plays out like a typical RPG. You pretty much just go around clicking on stuff until you find something of interest. So I'm going to the bookshelf. You read the spine of one of your books, The Journey of the Forgotten Mind. Mom gave me this one a few years ago, and if you click read another title, it'll just keep bringing up new titles. So then I'm going to go to the desk, goodbye desk, I'm going to click comb hair, and it gives me an experience point. So you comb your hair one last time. Well, it doesn't look like he has hair, and if he does, I hope he's not actually combing it for the last time. Anyway, progress towards next skill up, 1 of 5, so that kind of lets you know where you're at as far as skill progression. I'm not even really sure what skill this progresses yet, but it's been a few months since I've played this game. So I'm going to go ahead and goodbye phonograph. I'm going to turn it off. That kills the music. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away, and the only other thing left to do is to talk to Russell. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Caw! I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw, caw! Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. So my choices now are goodbye, Russell, be good, or maybe it's time for you to leave too. So just because I feel like nobody would feed him if I left him, maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. So with that done, I'm going to click on this just one more time. Okay, it doesn't do anything, and now I'm going to go into the living room. And again, we're just clicking on stuff, looking for things to do. What a mess, stack firewood, get XP towards the same skill, which I'm still not sure what it is. You can go up here to your character sheet and see your stats and your skills. Clicking on each one will tell you what they do. I recommend going to the settings and turning off automatically spend XP. There are some things you're going to need more of, like Moxie and other things of. I believe it's the dialogues that it will help you get through some of them. It's kind of like Divinity if you've played that, and equipping certain equipment, you need certain strength and stuff, or you need a certain strength or intelligence or whatever to do persuasions. It's pretty much the same thing. So you can also turn on nerd mode, which displays a log describing what happens in combat, provides a few other pieces of metagame information in various places. There's a bunch of different modes that you can do, and it's kind of interesting to look at them. But also, you can click on your inventory. This game is super simple. Pretty much everything is is explained or as you see it, which I really like. So let's go to the hearth. The hearth really puts the hearth and home. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pie safe. Cute. You'll miss meals with the family, and there's nothing else in this room, so we're gonna go to this room, which is your little brother's room, I think it said. It's covered with all his weird diagrams and charts. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Tractatus Logico Philosophicus. None of it makes a lick of sense to me. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. I'm not even going to try. It looks like it's in German. None of it makes a lick of sense to me. And over here, you pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it again. And it's another language. No wonder I never knew what he's talking about. So let's go to his toy box. It's your kid brother's toy box. Look inside. He loves stuff like this. You got an item, puzzle cube. So now you can click on your inventory, click on the item. Info is down here. This is one of your kid brother's weird puzzles. Fiddle with it, and you gain an experience point. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. Hooray! We got some experience. Nothing going on over here, so we can leave this room and proceed outside. So you always want to check the haystacks because there's usually a needle in it, and needles are used for lock picking, which there is quite a bit of in this game. You can click on, I try to click on just about everything. I'm not going to do it this time because I did do a little bit earlier, kind of not a full playthrough of this, but I played through it a little bit. I have a game going, I think I mentioned that earlier, that I'm probably like 10 hours into. But it's been months since I played it, so I had to go back and play through a little bit just to get the hang of it again. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. I could do that hat doesn't fit you, Dad, or time for me to leave, Dad. So I'm going to do, I had thought that if you did that hat doesn't fit you, Dad, he gives you his hat, but he does not. I'm going to go with the same one again. He says, I'll grow into it. Well, then it only gives you the other option. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. You got an item, briefcase full of snakes. So thank him. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I will. Goodbye, Dad. So now let's take a look at that. This briefcase, you keep your favorite... This is the briefcase you keep your favorite snakes in. Venom level 3, medicine level 3. Look inside, and it appears that you can make stuff with this. So I think I'm a snake oiler. I think my whole goal is to make and sell stuff. Like I said, I haven't played through this character yet, so I'm not 100% sure. So we'll go talk to my brother next. Your brother Rufus is standing over here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle, and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? So your options are to help people, to seek my fortune, to get off this stupid farm. So since I am a snake oiler, I'm going to stay to seek my fortune. There's just no opportunity here, kid. If I'm going to make something of myself, I gotta go where I can make some meat. Meat is money in this game, by the way. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year, and that statistic is from before the cows came home. The cows are a bad thing, if you haven't figured that out yet. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so, I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm, and then you leave. So now I'm going to go talk to my mom. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... And here you get to pick something that's going to give you a skill. So it's the one about picking locks. Oh boy. The one about desert survival. Oh boy. The one about bartering. Oh boy. As a snake oiler, I'm thinking that that he should do the one about bartering. Picking locks comes up a lot, so it's a good skill to have, but I think I'm going to grab it later if I remember correctly. Or the one about desert survival, which I really don't know what that does. I don't remember if I do a whole lot of bartering in this, or not bartering, but selling, well, bartering, selling and buying stuff in this game. Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go for the desert survival one, because I'm Not really sure what it does. That's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item. Desert eating and drinking. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. So now I'm going to click on this. Click on the book. This book contains everything you need to know to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. And the best part is that the buffet also has an open bar. So this will give me the foraging skill. You read the book and learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. You got a skill. Foraging. Nice. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which it turns out isn't a real thing. Aww. Alright, so the book crumbles away and is gone. There's nothing else over here to see, so I am going to click, 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 and go west, young man. Yes, I will. Looks like this isn't your first rodeo. Would you like to skip the Boring Springs prologue and head straight to Dirtwater? Any horses or partners you unlocked in any previous game will be available to you, and you'll start with 1,241 meat and some of the more important items from Boring Springs. So I'm only getting this prompt because I've played this game before, but since I'm doing this like it's a first time playthrough, I'm going to go ahead and play through the prologue again. So now you're hitching a ride, and it's going to show the credits, which we can skip for the sake of brevity. You skipped a credit sequence where your character rode a turnip cart across the Great Plains and into the sleepy town of Boring Springs, and then it gives you the credits. I'm sure it was spectacular, as credits often are. So here you are in Boring Springs. I'm going to just click on this guy because he's walking by. Hey, watch it, buddy. So now it proceeds on again like a regular RPG where you're just clicking on stuff and trying to find something interesting. So a turnip, get a turnip. You got an item, dusty turnip. Think you can eat this? Yeah, a turnip covered in grit increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. I'm not going to eat that yet. Let me go over to the windmill. Nothing here. BS Horsery. A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and go into the bar. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. We'll check out the box. You look through the hat box and find a battered derby. That looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You got an item, floppy derby. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. Gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you're wanting some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. So, I'm just gonna go look in the hat box again. Oh shit, I didn't mean to go outside. This way, this way. Alright, now look at the hat. You already have a hat. What would you do with 2? Good question. So now we're just gonna like check everybody out, start clicking on stuff. Spit. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking at it that's absolutely disgusting. I can ignore it or look in it, and of course I'm gonna look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting, and the smell. Even from a distance, it smells horrible. I can look closer or look elsewhere. I'm gonna look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what's wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it or forget it. Get it. You want everything in this game. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. I can never mind or never surrender, and I'm going to never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. I can escape or search. I'm gonna search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You'd appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations! Hooray! You got an item, nasty ring. Alright. Okay, and it looks like it auto-equipped it for me. You can click on it and it tells you what it gives you. Though getting this ring was dramatic, you have to admit that it was worth it. +1 muscle, +1 mixicality, and +1 moxie. Alright, I'm gonna end my playthrough here. Obviously there's a lot left to do in this game. This is only the first town, there's a bunch of locations to explore. It's a really fun game. I recommend it if you're just looking for a really quick time waster that's not too complex. But anyway, if you enjoyed watching me play this game, comments, and I can always show more gameplay. Or if you want to see me play something else, leave that in the comments as well. I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, a good weekend, whatever time it is when you're watching this, and I will talk to you guys later.